Hello and welcome to Zach103 TV and the Carsland Cup Series, and today we're racing the Sandy Beaches 350 at Homestead, Miami Speedway. And starting on pole today is Joy Paints, and she could use a good run today. Currently in the green in the playoffs, plus 35, I think, in points. So, I mean, I know that's not much, but a good finish could propel her into the playoffs a little bit more and get her better in. So, yeah. Also, another thing, Evan Van D dropped position. He's in danger of possibly getting underneath, but 2 races left. I doubt it. In fact, the only driver I think would even drop out right now is in P4. So, and he's currently 7 points above the cut line with 2 wins. And, yeah. So, that's interesting. And we're wishing a happy birthday to Jonah Burridge in the number 97. And if you want your birthday called out during a race, please let me know 2 days before in DMs. I can't just know everyone's birthday. I already know like all these drivers and remember everybody's name here, so bear with me. And yeah. And also, last thing I need to get to really is Chef Squid running a one-off scheme for Nimrod's Rock Store. Chef Squid isn't really in playoff position, and he's had an okay season. Best finish this season was a top 5 at Kansas last week. And the 97 to Joni Burridge also had his best finish last week at Kansas. And he's not quite in the playoff picture either, but don't count him out just yet. With 2 races left, he can get 2 good finishes there. He may have a shot, but it's tough to say. Anyway, let's go to the 9-3 for engine starting since they won last week. NASCAR Fireball 48, one of our 2018 drivers, 2 wins this season, and top 5 all-time Carsland Cup Series wins. I can't remember how much he's got exactly, but we have a thing showing all the wins in CCS history in a Google Sheets. So yeah. Also, another thing starting. Yeah, I'll get to it when we get to this. Done.
Drivers, start your engines!
24 laps, or 27 laps today. Starting them off as Joy Paints. I was going to finish up the lineup. Starting second, Feedback, second in points, locked into the playoffs. Starting third, Brad Stover, further back in points, not eligible for the playoffs. Fourth, Sabretooth, locked into the playoffs. And fifth, Roach, who is 4 points above with a win at Armory Digital, but is likely guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. We will see come 3-7 Speedway. Here they come to the restart zone, and green flag in the air here at Homestead, Miami. A lot of movement going on back in the pack. Feedback with a strong run on top. Takes the lead here. 43 of Sabretooth tries to make a move. Feedback going for win number 4 this season. Already James Fish 3 wins. Daniel Paulus Jr. he wants to stay in the playoffs. He is 3 points above. 327. John Badlands. Lamb is up here. He wants to keep his playoff hopes alive as well. He's down, and he is roughly he's a few points from the cutoff, but don't count out Lamb. And Sammy in the box, he is just a few points away from the cutoff as well. Definitely don't count. Feedback lead it. We'll let them all so far. Lap 3 out of 27. Want to feedback. He's looking for win number 4 today. And Sabretooth, he won the 75th Carsland Cup Series race at, what was it? It was, he won it at, Cocoa Beach. Blam going 3 wide, but feedback getting that run on the top. Sammy in a box trying to take advantage. Sammy in a box has been pretty good this season, and top 5 today would be very good for him. Sabretooth battling here. Sammy in a box. Going up high as he got the speed in the run. Nope, feedback blocks it. And Sammy in a box pushing down the stretch. Right there. Lap 5. He's right on his bumper. Let's go to 23. Sammy in a box's roof can. Let's starting next lap. See if he got any good footage. Caution's out here at Homestead, Miami. Okay, so I don't know quite what happened. We'll have a chance to look back at it back to the replay if we find out who was involved. Oh, 46th heavy damage. Let's go back and see. Looks like cars in the back. Oh my gosh, that looks bad. So it looks like this started out with Pure Evan in the 11. He is 3rd in playoffs. Oh man, this was bad and big. This is a big wreck. German Chick 81, our points leader, involved. So it looks like this started with the 82 and the 93 last week's winner. This wasn't that far back either. I would have caught this if I wouldn't went to that camera too early, but 82 going a little too wide and putting out the yellow. We'll turn on spectator, that way we can get a better view of what happened. Jonah Burridge escaped that barely, I tell you, and so did the 82. Let's go back to Pure Evan here. See what happened to him. We ain't got much time to look back at this, but we'll see what happened to him and why he flipped. Where those guys go: Roberto Crown Jr., top 5 in points. Garth Salamander, MS Fan 5, Sanford Badzik, John McFadden, Dissec. This took out a lot of cars. And still under caution, but dang, this took out of the race a lot of cars. This ain't gonna be as bad as Homestead, but Brendan Nelson out of the race. Dark X Rain, he was right on the cut line. He was just now coming into position for possibly being in the playoffs. Those hopes are dashed, I'm sure. Last week's winner, NASCAR Fireball, 48 out of the race. German Chick 81, very a lot of damage, not out of the race just yet. And Nadaweed, he was right there in the playoff mix, out of the race. The 19 of Josh Drake out of the race. Drew Evan, talking about him being top 5 in points, 3rd in points out of the race. And, same for Badzik out of the race. It's 24 Dark X Rain. He is still here to race. But I think he got, I don't know, he might have got out of that unscathed. He could have a shot here. Doesn't look like he's got near as much damage as Dark Salamander or MS Fan 5. Yeah. It looks like he just has been far back in the pack. See John McFadden. Anyways, we're going green this time. Oh wait, no, we're not. My bad. This is some good laps for Feedbat. Our pole sitter Joy Paints in 8th. See who's moved up here. 2nd, Sammy in a box. 3rd, Abigail Lane. Best run she's had this season since Cocoa Beach. 75th Carsland Cup Series race. Right behind her is the winner of that race, Cocoa Beach. She's 500 Sabretooth. And then Daniel Paulus Jr. He has been very consistent this past few races. 3 spots ahead of the cutoff line. I think he's pretty much locked into the playoffs. He's had a great last 5 races, and today's the day. I think he gets a good top 5 that'll propel him well in the playoffs, and heck, maybe even a win. Pace car going in this time by. We're going green this time. And Chef Squid, he's up to 6th. Hasn't had this good a run since Kansas. Blam, he's up here. He could use it. He's at 673 points, and he needs about 700. So he needs about 75 points. It's going to be hard to get. He needs to lead some laps to get up there in points, to get up in contention. And Joy Paints is up there, and plus has been a little less consistent. He's been very consistent. Top 15s past 5 races, and a good run today. John Reese has a win, but isn't eligible for playoffs. And then 10th, James Fish with 3 wins. Tied with Feedback for most wins. Feedback has the advantage because he is 2nd in points. Sammy in a box, starting 2nd. We're starting double file here. Lap 9. We'll be restarting lap 10 out of 27. Pace cars in pit road. Green flag is back in the air. Here at Homestead, Miami. Sammy in a box takes the lead on the top. A little bit of a rough start for my frames per second. And 4 wide, Brad Stokes. 99 car being very aggressive on this start. As we'll get back to these leaders in a second. That 99 is aggressive. You see Jody Burridge taking advantage of that. These guys, see those cars falling back with heavy damage. Roach is falling back a considerable amount of spots. Brennan Wilmington coming out pit road with damage, trying to keep that car running. As Sabretooth to the lead. Is he looking for win number 3 this season? He is. He's past Sabretooth, or Sammy DeBox. Sammy DeBox, I believe, led 2 laps, so that's 10 points. So, that's good. Chef Squid and Enjoy Paints up here. James Fish up to the top 5 in just a couple laps. And Chef Squid coming to the lead for the first time since Kansas. That was last race. My bad. I keep thinking Kansas was a lot of races ago. And he takes the lead. Abigail Lane. 4 wide, or 3 wide. 4 wide. Oh, and Jonah Burge gets turned by the 17. Caution is out. Caution is out for Jonah Burridge. And, oh, man, he was running so good. He was like 5th or something. Caution is out. Let's go back and see what happened there. To the 97. We're going slow-mo here. Just the 17. These two have been really aggressive. See if we can go TV2 or spectator. We'll go spectator. Give me a good view. We'll go a little bit slow motion here. And see the 17. He just drives into the corner. I was just talking about Abigail Lane going 4 wide. And yeah, we go 4 wide here. But crash was caused by Jason Waymeyer. And we see this almost took out the 27 of Daniel Paulus Jr. That would have been bad wreck for him. That would not been good for him. And Dripsy trying to stay out of trouble. Fails. Takes out Cactus King. Bradley Ream with damage. I think he's could contend for a good spot, but not a good race. Savage Toy Show with heavy damage. And then, oh yeah, he's out of the race, I think. And then Garth Salamander involved in the second wreck. Cactus King. Dissect. Dang. So this will take out more cars. I believe the 91 of Chef Squid is your leader at the moment of caution. So, yeah, lap 15 to 27. This is going to shake up points again, just like Kansas. But Kansas was actually unfair for some guys because it was unnecessary. Abigail Lane's out of the race. I don't think she was involved, was she? I don't think so, was she? I guess so. Let's see. This lap here. Let's just go this lap. The caution's already out. John Reese? I think if John Reese did something because she got damage. This is kind of, this is like top 10 right here. And then, oh yeah, oh no, this took out Flam. Oh my. Dale Paulus Jr. again, lucky, but kind of hit Flam coming racing to the caution flag. They crashed. So this took out Abigail Lane racing to the caution. So that brings Evan Van D in. He could use it. He is not doing. He could use some points. Doesn't want to get taken out of contention of playoffs. We see Seal in 9th, Roach back in 8th, Caden Williams up there in 6th, and James Fish in 7th. So not a bad race for these guys, and some good points for every lap led. It's 5 points for Chef Squid. So Chef Squid and Feedback has really been getting advantage of these points. Actually, I think I was using the day into night race thing, and that looks to be working. So this started out in the day, and now it's nighttime. So that looks to be working pretty good. It's pretty cool, I think. Check his roof cam, see if we got any. Yeah, it's almost night, so we'll probably be under the lights within 5 laps to go. So that's interesting. So currently in the race, we got 31 cars out. We got like 11, 12 cars out of the. No, oh yeah, we got a lot of cars out of the race. You know, like we got 12 cars out of the. Well, we got 11. 62 Brenham Wilmington still in, but a lap down. And Dissect still in with heavy damage. He won at North Wilkesboro. He's locked in the playoffs. In fact, all but one Orbit Racing driver is locked in the playoffs, and that's Flam. All but one Orbit Racing driver has a win, and that's Joy Paints. And Joy Paints in 3rd. Joy Paints wrecked out of the meme race in the Uganda Knuckles car in that big, I think that was like a 20-car accident. It took out a whole bunch of cars. We're going green this time by Chef Squid and the Nimrod's Rock Store car leading at the moment. And if you're wondering, I did turn on custom innies, but I didn't think it'd be this reckless. So, if I were to guess, I'd say we got one more caution before this race is said and done. Ronnie Martin could use a good race today, and he's running in 14th, so And Joni Burridge, again, I was announcing it was his birthday, got taken out by the 17. He is not quite out of a good finish. He's 19th, finished 15th last race, or no, not last race, but just second last race. So not out of contention of a good finish. He's got a good car right now. He doesn't have a good car, but he's got decent track position. So 19th ain't too bad considering he's been wrecked. So in fact, that was the reason for the last caution. So here we go. 2 Fords and Chevy and a Ford. Green flag in the air. Sabretooth to the lead. Jeff Squid gets a bad start. Just like he does in NACCS. Sorry, I couldn't look. That joke was wide open. So 43 is Sabretooth. Leads. Lap 18 at the moment. And feedback getting him in front of Chef Squid along with Caden Williams. There's Roach. Feedback going low. Taking an untraditional move for the lead. Well, I mean, it's traditional, but at this track, I think the top lane's probably your best bet. Oh, I'd also like to mention it's less than 10 laps to go, so probably bring up the heat. John Reed's going 3 wide. I got to monitor these guys, because every time they go 4 wide in the corner, there's a huge wreck. So, like, I got to monitor these guys, make sure they don't do it funny. Yep, doing good there. Back to our leaders in a second. We'll go back to our leaders. Sabretooth leading, already with 2 wins this season. Could get number 3 today. Feedback looking for number 4. Caden Williams looking for number 1. He's announced he's going to Gar Salamander Incorporated next season, so he's got a ride, which is good. Roach going ahead of Sammy in a box, blocks it. Still green, lap 21. I think if we have one more caution, I think the race would be over. Unless I got that green white checkers thing to work, so yeah. Field's pretty split up at the moment. Caden Williams going low. Roach being very aggressive right now. Gets in front of Sammy in box 3 wide for third. Feedback falls. Caden Williams still battling there. Everett Van D trying to get some moves in the top 5. And Caden Williams actually putting up a pretty good fight on the bottom. He could get this. He's going to have to work pretty hard. Let's see how he does here. Because he crossed that line last lap in first. So. Oh my gosh. He got way too aggressive back there. They need to. They're way too aggressive. Keep an eye on those guys. And top, like right at the top 10 where Ronnie Martin's at. Cliff Paints and these two battling for the lead, lap 23. Caden Williams likes that bottom line, but it just hasn't worked. And Roach. Burn Alexis Gaming gets passed by Ronnie Martin. Roach to second. He won at Armory Digital Super Speedway. Teammate of 43 from Arctic Racing. He has announced he's going to be running a team in the ZSS next season, which is Roach Racing. There he is. He's right behind him. Come here. He's going to make the move. Oh, it's a little wide. It ain't gonna stick. It ain't gonna stick. He needs to get a run here. Here he goes. Roach to the top with 3 to go. He needs to clear that 43. Oh, barely got to his quarter panel here. It is so close right now. Caden Williams drafting the 43 right now. Roach trying to take the lead side by side. 2 laps to go here at Homestead, Miami. Roach trying to get win number 2. But Sabretooth fighting real hard on the bottom. Teammates battling hard for the lead here. Here we go, coming to the white flag. It's Roach this time. That's going to see who's this time. Caden Williams makes it 3 wide down in turn 1. Side drafts the 43. Here's Evett Van D. Jordan Alexa Gaming and Ronnie Martin are there. Caden Williams on the bottom, making it 3 wide. Everett Van D pushing the 66. Doesn't make a move. No, he does. He goes high. They're 3 wide down to the line. It's gonna be Everett Van D gets it by 1/1000th of a second. Closest Carsland Cup Series finish in a long time. Eric Van D gets his 2nd win of the season. He could use it. Didn't want to fall too back far in points. That was close. I will get a picture and I'll send in announcements of that finish. I'll get a screenshot of that, but it's going into 27 minutes, so we're going to call it this. And one more race to get your points ready for the playoffs. 3-7 Speedway next week, guys.